she wasn't feeling this, so she left.
So you remember the first episode that we did about Diddy, right?
Which one?
Our very first episode.
Very first episode.
Why did he do it? Something like that. Yep. Now, remember I stated that P Diddy paid her FedEx. Remember that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Now we know why.
Yeah. You okay?
You feel what I'm saying?
Point taken.
We know why now because I mean, of course, like in that first video, I said you guilty till you proven. I mean, you innocent till you proven guilty.
Right.
He denied all that time. He even
He
put out a statement like a couple of months ago saying
he did.
Enough is enough.
Right.
They trying to assassinate my character.
Right.
They trying to do this and do that.
Right.
Accuse me of something that I didn't do. All that time he was lying.
Right.
Everybody do that though, man.
But I mean, come on, bro. Diddy, come on, dog.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Gentlemen and Drinks. And you have the gentleman, me, Mikey D.
It's your boy TIC Tick.
What's good, family? It's your boy Dev.
And we're going to just go and cut to the chase, man. Hey, listen, y'all. We got to talk about this issue, and I'm going to call it the issue, with Diddy.
No Diddy.
Man. Crazy, right?
Hey. Man. Okay, so we saw the video. You seen the video, right?
Saw the video.
You sent me the video. You put it in the group message, and you showed Diddy coming out at the hotel.
Right.
And,
basically, he came out of the hotel. Cassie was basically walking down the hallway.
Right.
I don't know, she was trying to escape because it seemed like Diddy was in the shower when she was leaving.
That's what it looked like.
Well, they said he was drunk and he woke up or something like that.
Oh, yeah?
She left. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so he grabbed her because she was scurrying. She was trying to get somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they said it was after a freak off from the court papers. They said it was after some kind of freak off.
Okay.
He wanted her to be with other men, and apparently like I said, y'all, I don't know the full story, so do not think that I was at the room and I know everything about it. But I do know that there was some about she was supposed to be. He wanted her to have sex with other men.
Right.
I guess she wasn't feeling this, so she left.
So you remember the first episode that we did about Diddy, right?
Which one?
Our very first episode.
Very first episode.
Why did he do it? Something like that. Yep. Now, remember I stated that P Diddy paid her FedEx. Remember that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Now we know why.
Yeah. You okay?
You feel what I'm saying?
Point taken.
We know why now because I mean, of course, like in that first video, I said you guilty till you proven. I mean, you innocent till you proven guilty.
Right.
He denied all that time. He even
put
out a statement like a couple of months ago saying
he did.
Enough is enough.
Right.
They trying to assassinate my character.
Right.
They trying to do this and do that.
Right.
Accuse me of something that I didn't do. All that time he was lying.
Right.
Everybody do that though, man.
But I mean, come on, bro. Diddy, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you had everybody believing that you was innocent, and of course, you made an apology video. Of course, you got caught.
Right.
Let's put it out there.
Did it.
Right. Exactly.
You got caught, man.
Right. So, man, I just think it's fucked up, man. The way that you saw the video, right?
I saw it.
Yeah.
Kicked her twice.
Yeah.
Grab about her whatever her hair or whatever.
Right.
Man, that's some fucked up shit.
And you know what? It's crazy because that ain't the first time that type of thing has happened. It won't be the last. But that's what entitlement does. When you feel entitled, you feel like you can treat a human being like that. And on the flip side of the coin, you got so many women who may deal with it longer than they should or not get out.
Silence.
Right. For whatever reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, in our first episode, accountability. We got to change the culture. It's about accountability.
Yeah, we finna get into this, y'all. Hey, first off, I forgot to tell y'all, man. Glasses up, clean.
Glasses
We on that
up.
hen tonight, man.
Clean,
So
clean.
anybody
That hen
that know,
dog.
y'all already know we on that hen. Everybody got a glass of hen right now. Even the engineer, they got some. So listen, before we go any further, make sure you like, subscribe, and you comment because y'all like what we doing, and we love talking to you guys.
Already.
Every time we get on here, we speaking for what you want to hear. Sometimes we saying what you want to say, and like I said, everything right now is about Diddy. And I'm gonna tell y'all now, I don't like the way people are coming at him. I can't justify what he did. That was not right. It was not right. But I'm just gonna say it like this: if God forgave him, who are you?
Now, you know what? You got a good point. I want to piggyback off that, but I'm on the other side of the coin. When you do something, your actions, you need to have to answer for them.
Of course.
You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want people to think that it's okay to do things and to not have to face it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So since he did it, he put himself in a situation to be scrutinized. He did that.
Yeah, he brought that on himself.
Right. And look, this is what I'm saying. Because I understand what you're saying.
Right.
And you're exactly right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you do something in the light, well, you made it public business. Once it's public business, public can speak on it the way they feel.
But see, here's the thing though. That video, Diddy paid $50,000.
Right.
Yeah.
To
get
that, video deleted or take that video, whatever.
Right.
But somehow I heard that hotel is closed now.
Oh.
And somehow CNN got the footage. Got a hold of the footage.
Right.
Somehow. You know what I'm saying? So he never wanted that to come out.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. But the thing is, it's just like if you go buy a car from somebody off the street, there's no guarantee of nothing.
Yeah.
I don't care what you pay. I don't care what was said.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they got a such thing when you have to go get the document signed, what you call it? A notary. He wasn't no notary in there with him. So he ain't got no backup, no nothing. They just took his bread, and because I think they kept it.
Well, see, his saving grace is the statute of limitations is up on that.
Right.
So that means even though we saw the video and we saw what he did, it's plain. And I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Right.
It really, if it was in a court of law, that picture was grainy.
Right.
You can say that was anybody. You can say it was somebody that looked like
it was clear.
How many people look? I mean, that's that. Like I said, in the public, in the opinion of the public, yeah, it's him. But what I don't like is how people are coming out crucifying him. You know what I mean? And I that's what I don't agree with. That's why I said if God forgave him, who are we? Because you know what I'm saying? All these people that's criticizing him right now, if we were to go in your past right now, you ain't perfect. I promise you. You ain't finna walk on water. You're definitely not gonna turn it into wine.
You're right.
So what is it that you have done? Because I guarantee you, if you was in his position right now, you definitely wouldn't want nobody getting in your business, talking about you and slandering you like y'all doing it right now. My thing is leave that man alone, man, because he's going to pay for what he did anyways. You know what I'm saying? He feel bad enough.
Oh, he's going through it right now.
Right, he's going through it, but oftentimes, like you say, if God forgave him, God used us to bless and scrutinize others. So what he's going through is the whooping because it's allowed.
I just don't like how people. I just don't like how people do that, man.
But that's how it goes.
Yeah, but that's that's all people. It ain't just Diddy. Every time somebody's business or dirty laundry is exposed, everybody want to jump in. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm getting tired of y'all doing that. I mean, it's the stupidest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Now, as I said, nobody's perfect.
Right.
And I agree that he did something wrong.
Right.
But it ain't for you to go in there and just keep on bashing him, everybody making all these memes. Let's talk about the apology that he did. That's what I'm really upset about. The man got on television. He got on social media and he apologized. He told y'all, it is not excusable. I was wrong.
Right.
The number one thing this man said was, I went and got help for
But here's the thing. They said that he only apologizing because he got caught.
And that's what I was going to say.
But I didn't know they had a thing when he paid her that
Yeah.
they can't say each other's name.
Right. It's a clause, right? When they did the settlement. So that's what I'm saying.
So a lot of people were saying, "Oh, he didn't."
Right, he didn't acknowledge.
He didn't apologize to Cassie.
So he couldn't.
Right.
But he
so
couldn't say her name.
Yes.
Right, he couldn't. He
yes.
couldn't. You know, but like I was saying, you know, when you do, here's something that's relevant, and even though I can sympathize with how you feel, I think it is something that needs to hold true. It needs to be. People need to know when you do something you're not supposed to do, this is what can happen. Without this happening, then nobody has no regard for the backlash. You see what I'm saying? Especially when you do something so egregious to this point. Right. I mean, this needs to happen. You feel me? Man, now, like you said, ain't nobody out there perfect. Ain't nobody finna walk on water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's just how it goes.
Man,
that's how it goes.
And another thing too, man, just imagine, they've been together since 2005.
Right. I was just gonna touch on
that. You just imagine how long she probably was going through that shit.
Okay, ain't no now go ahead.
I'm just saying, ain't no telling how long she been suffering abuse. You know what I'm saying? Domestic abuse.
Fellas, look here. I'm gonna say this just like this, and I'm gonna be as nice as I can because women get real sensitive on this topic. Cass, what you stay for?
I knew.
What did you stay for?
I was finna get on that.
You got to look at it like that. You know what? You cannot.
Sometimes they're scared to leave, dude.
But see, that ain't what he's talking about. What he's talking about is because I was gonna speak on that. I was just waiting. But a lot of times women get in these types of situations and they can see the red flags, but they stay because of the comfort of the luxuries, whatever they get. And see, the culture has to change. We need to teach our young girls and young women that the dollar ain't everything.
Well, no, we don't need to teach them. Their mom and their daddy need to teach them.
Well, I look at it like this. Especially, and I'm going to say it because I'm black. We got to take care of us. That's how I feel. I don't expect nobody else to do it. It ain't their job. If we ain't gonna take care of us, we can't expect nobody else to. And as far as men, we are the leaders. You see what I'm saying? So it's game that has to be given.
But at the end of the day, man, she's a grown woman.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right. She is.
Like, she should know better.
But see, you can't. Now, see that? I done heard so many. You cannot. Let me
tell you something. You could tell this person over and over again, hey, he's no good for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's up to her to listen and make that decision.
Now, peep game, you're right, because I agree. Here's the thing, though. You cannot exude that which you do not possess. It's a thing called ignorance. If you're ignorant to something, that means you don't know no better. You think you're making a choice and you know what you think you know what you're doing, but you don't know any better. That's why there's an issue when there's a lack of wisdom. Now, this coming up, your walk of life. Like the things you know. Because I met your mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's because you had somebody in your corner to instill the things that you need. But everybody don't have that.
But at the same time, though, even though that was instilled in me, even though I got older, I still made mistakes. I made my own choices.
But
so that information could still be instilled in me. But when as I go into an adult stage, whatever choice that I made is on me. You feel what I'm saying?
But peep game, you right.
Right.
You know, the things that it's still your choice to make.
Right.
But the fact that you were made aware of something that changed your choices that you even see without getting that wisdom that you got, you wouldn't even saw what you saw because your mind wouldn't be there.
Right.
That's what I'm speaking to. I ain't letting off the hook. That ain't what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's so many that are, bro, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna keep it 100 because that's what we do. It's a lot of dumb. Dumb. Dumb as a box of rocks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Dumb as a box of rocks. Beautiful. dumb as a box of rocks.
Right.
So what you think gonna happen to them? We already know what's gonna happen. And I'm not saying this that she was, but my point is we got to uplift us and bring us to a certain plateau where we could live a more effective, efficient life. Because if you're living for the dollar, that's just like us. It's a lot of us that, you know, hey man, it's all about the dollar. They willing to do anything for it. Well, if you're willing to do anything for it, then that brings a certain type of outcome. Right. It ain't always the one you want.
Man, I can go as far. I can go deeper and tell y'all like this. We don't know Cassie. We don't know Cassie.
No, we don't.
And you know, I'm gonna tell you
Not
something.
at all.
And this is the truth. A majority of the women out there, if you're not putting your hands on them, and if you're not cussing them out and calling them out their name, they think you don't care about them. Tell me, am I telling the truth or am I right?
It's a lot of them like that.
That's what and you know what? I see it all the time.
Yeah.
Now, first off, I'm gonna tell y'all, get up off of Diddy because number one, Diddy made Cassie who she is. She came out with that song. He signed it to his label. She didn't make a dance move, but she had a song out. She had a song out, but she lived a lifestyle that everybody wished they had. Right. Now, the reason I feel that she never left, okay, she liked the freak offs. I don't care what nobody say. She liked doing all that freaky stuff because you also got a chance to see people like Jay-Z come to the house. You get Dipset coming to the house. You get all of these
all the
celebrities that come to the house. Without Diddy, you don't see none of that.
Yeah.
Okay? So when you're going through all of this drama and all of this, even if you want to leave, you ain't going to do none of that because you're going to go right back to your normal, simple life where you have nothing else going on. Now, keep in mind, there's nothing that I'm going to say that's going to validate the violence part of it, but the majority of the biggest reason why she didn't leave, and I feel, is because you didn't want to let go of that lifestyle. Hate me if you want to, but that's just the truth.
There might be some truth in it.
And that may be it, man. I mean, because like I say, that happens, bro. It's in everyday life. You have women who stay with men because of what they can provide.
Man,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that needs to be checked. But I'm gonna tell you, hey, you can do what you want.
Majority of women,
right? That's what it's all. I mean, a lot of them will tell you, if you ain't got the bag, we can't even talk.
Yeah, of course.
Man,
yeah, there's a lot of women like that.
That's you know.
How much money you make?
Right.
What type of lifestyle you live? What you do for work?
Right.
Yeah, they don't care about who you are.
They don't care about it. That's the first three questions right there.
Yes, sir.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Now,
and y'all know we telling the truth. So you know, if y'all don't believe, if y'all don't agree with it, so what? Comment so we can see what you feel about what we just said. I ain't tripping. We ain't tripping. We want to know what you think about it.
This is one thing I want to go back to, the statute of
limitations. 7 years. Yeah.
So here's my thing: if they could go back 50 and 40 years for Bill Cosby, what, each state is different or something?
But that was sexual assault though. With Bill Cosby, it was sexual assault. He was drugging these women. This is abuse, putting your hands on somebody. The statute of limitations says 7 years. You know, that's the law, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the law, man.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, but I mean, they just found out another model just came up and now she's accusing them.
I just read that. I just read that.
They looking for a payday, man. Now, women, listen, I'm all for it because I have daughters. Let me tell y'all this, though. What I don't like is, again, I don't like how everybody's criticizing this man. Get up off of him. You know what? And then you got little Scrappy. Come on, Scrappy. I'm one of your fans, bro. But you ain't had nothing else since Nuck If You Buck. All right? I'm a fan now. I'm not dogging you. But what I don't like, how you gonna get on the microphone and say when you see
he said he want this fade,
he
right?
Gonna catch a fade. Nigga, how you gonna get it? Diddy got bodyguards, man. You gonna get beat the fuck up. That's what's gonna happen, bro. You ain't finna get close to Diddy. Now, what I'm gonna say to you is go back to the studio and start doing music, man. That's what you do because I'm gonna tell you like this. And I got a question for you, Scrappy. I know you do Love and Hip Hop, which is canceled, and you made your money. I think you was making $200,000 an episode. Great. A lot of people wish they made that kind of money. But I'm going to ask you this question, bro. If Diddy came to you right now, and said, I give you $5 million. I'll give you guaranteed $3 million up front. The other $2 million, I give it to you over the next 3 years, and I'll promote your next 3 albums and put you on the road, $25,000 a show. Tell me you wouldn't take it.
Money talk, bullshit.
Tell me you would take it. Now, all that shit I just heard you talk about Diddy, let him come to you with a contract like that. Are you going to turn it down? And if you say you will, you a lie. Because you ain't got that kind of money, bro. Cut it out, man. And I take that back. I don't know what kind of money you got, but who going to turn down $5 million? And he ain't trying to do nothing but give you an opportunity to get your music career back up and running.
And that you made a good point. And that's something.
And that's anybody.
That's a code that I live by. See, I can't be bought. It's very few. It's a handful of people out there like me. I can't be bought. I don't care what you got. I don't care what you offering because my integrity holds true. It's too strong.
Now I'm gonna put the light on your ass now.
You can come on with it.
So you mean to tell me if this man gives you, Dev, if Diddy came to you right now and say, bro, I'll give you $5 million right now, cash, sign this contract.
Right.
I'm gonna give you a 2-album deal. You can go on the road. I'll put you up in a hotel. I don't even have to be there. I'm gonna put you some handlers around you. I'm gonna give you a wardrobe. You got everything. I just want you to go out there and produce some projects.
Right.
And I'll give you the money and I'll just market and advertise it. You mean to tell me you wouldn't take that?
Right. So what exactly are you asking? You asking because of what I know what he's done? Would I take the deal?
If you know what he's
that's what I'm saying. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, first off,
at the end of the day, it's still business.
It's business. I ain't tripping on that.
Right.
But see, this is my thing. Like, and it's all allegations. I don't want to speak like I know the stuff is true, but I've heard things about him. I don't know if that's what the case is.
The freak parties and
not.
all that shit, right?
Right. Now, with that being...
I don't participate in the freak parties, y'all. I'm sorry. Hey.
With that being the
There's
case...
some different kind of freaks up there.
Sorry, with that being the case, I can't... Let me tell you something. I can't put myself in a compromising position.
I don't believe
where,
you
ain't got to believe it.
You wouldn't take that.
You ain't got to believe it because I'm going to tell you something that I've always been told
but
all my life. That. Listen to me. Let me give it to you because, see, I got to bring you up to speed because there's too many people that say, you know what? I ain't never met nobody like you. Ain't nobody that would have turned that down what you turned down. They ain't going into it. It wasn't no $5 million. Right. But now I'm speaking to my character. See, you could trace, you go check receipts and you could check that because that's how I move, because that's how I think. I can't step outside of who I am. Your money is not going to make me step outside of who I am. You see what I'm saying? Because I gotta sleep with me. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna put myself in a compromising position. And some of the stuff I heard that he may be into, either I'm gonna be in jail or dead. So what's $5 million gonna do for me if I'm in jail
so
or
that's my homeboy,
dead?
y'all, but I don't believe him.
He ain't gotta believe it.
That's my homie, but everybody got their right to their
opinion.
So
let me say this.
Would you take it?
It depends. I'm all about. Let me read the paperwork. What it say, because I don't honestly. I don't give a fuck about what you did.
Okay,
right.
I'm all about business. So if he did come to me and offer me a $5 million contract, okay, let me read that contract right quick. Let me see what it says. Okay, if this shit look good, I'm gonna roll with it because I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna judge you. What you got going on is what you got going on.
Right.
Okay,
I'm not finna sit here and judge you on what you got going on, because at the end of the day, we still got to do business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna look at you like, damn, I can't do business with you, man, because you got all these charges, you got the allegations, you got this and that.
Okay.
I mean, cause look at Donald Trump, dog. He done many of things.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, them damn Republicans backing down.
Right.
This nigga, he probably be president again.
Right. Hey,
that's why I say it doesn't matter what that person do. At the end of the day, it's business. It's business,
bro. And you're right. And this is what I'm speaking to. With business, when you're doing business, if I'm doing business with you, I'm doing business with your character. That's all I'm talking about. Yeah. Now, if it's alleged, okay, it is what it is. And of course, when you get to that point, things going on, you know, you can find out what's popping.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And if some of the stuff that I heard he's into, if that's the case, because I'm gonna tell you something, I ain't going in the back room. I don't care how much money.
No.
Now, hold on.
Like what you saying? In one episode, Michael D, you said we don't have to be friends. No. I don't have to like you.
I don't have to like you.
But we can do business together.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
That's it. You ain't got to go to the freak parties.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying. If you can get the money without doing all of that, you wouldn't take it.
And this is the thing.
Okay.
How just because you say, when has a pedophile said, okay, look here, we're gonna do some business, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you such, we're gonna do this, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this. And said, but you know what?
You ain't no pedophile,
I'm just saying.
I'm speculation.
Saying.
Okay,
right. And I'm not talking about him.
Right.
I'm not talking about him.
Okay, let's make sure.
When has a pedophile told you, okay, this we're gonna do some business, this is the paperwork, this is what it break down to, and then say, yeah, you know, I'm gonna proposition you in the back room. they not gonna tell you that.
It happens. Yes,
Well,
it happens.
It's that Hollywood shit there.
Right.
Yeah.
Because from
Hollywood. They call it Hollywood.
Right. Because from what I heard is, a lot of cats getting out of drinks and they waking up in the
Right.
strange
That's what.
situations. They ain't telling them nothing
Right.
because if they told them, then they don't even want to go to the party, and that's what
crazy,
I'm speaking
dog.
to. That's the point that I'm making.
Okay.
I'm not saying that now. If I knew I could do business and it's straight business, I don't give a damn what he into, what he doing. But it's not like I have to deal with your character. Like,
no.
If you come to me and you say, hey, Deb, I got a proposition, I got a deal for you. We're gonna make some money. Woo. But I'm a known thief, and we going to whoever house. The deal is all these diamonds on the table. It'd be stupid for you to do business with me. That's where I'm speaking from. You feel what I'm saying? Because you could say, yeah, it's business. We just gonna do business.
So basically, you saying it depends on that person's character.
That's what because we get in there to do. We get in there to do the deal. Everything good. Mike signing the paperwork. It's 4 diamonds missing.
But then you know what though?
You feel what I'm saying?
What you just said, I respect what you're saying. But the thing is, it's a lot of people with horrible characters with good business sense.
Right.
Horrible characters.
Because you got to think about it. It's a lot of rappers that they murderers. They ain't been
because it's a street game.
Ex-gang members.
You know what I'm saying? It come from the streets.
Basically, it's a two-way street, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you really can't judge them off that character because at the end of the day, okay, yeah, they was this before they came to this.
There you go.
But at the end of the day, man, it's still business.
And you're right, but that's what I choose to make my decision. Just like I told a young lady at work, we had a conversation. I'm gonna skip straight to this part. I said, you know how you hear some people say all money ain't good money? See, I was raised on that. I believe that. Right. I told her, you know what I'm saying, all that thing in between their legs, just because you could get it, don't mean you should. Right. Because it's things that come with it. True. You feel me? True. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of situations I done turned down because I don't want to deal with what's going to come with it. Now, I can't say, oh, she gonna do this, she gonna do that, she gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? All I could use is my judgment based off of what it is I do know. And that's what I'm speaking from. Gotcha. Brother, so I'm rocking off your character. If that's what's going to dictate whether, because I say I possess wisdom. Thank God for giving it to me. Okay. And I got to use it.
I hear what you saying.
To each his own, that's just me.
I'm going to tell you again, everybody don't think the same, but I guarantee you. Right. I guarantee you, man, I'm telling you. I can bet you $1 to a bucket of piss. If you got $50 million at your disposal, your personality, your attitude gonna change at some point. You're gonna be a giver, or if not, there's a lot of things that you've always wanted to do that you weren't able to do that you now have the access to do.
I understand
that's what I'm saying about Cassie. You jumping on a private jet. You're not jumping on American Airlines.
I get it.
You can catch a flight and say, hey, I'm on my way to the airport. I got about 9 people with me, and they get on the plane. So your whole attitude change.
None of that shit come before what I said.
He say that now? What did I say last time? When I made $496,000, brother, and I'm talking about cash in the bank that I had in my hands, I kept on saying, bro, you know what? I'm going to pay my tithes. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take care of that, man. I'm going to be good to everybody. Man, I ain't do none of that. Now I got it down. Like, you know what? I'm out of control at this point. So again, like I said, I put it like this, until that situation is in your face, you really don't know what you'll do. Nobody does.
Now, Mike, I want to say this, though. It's something that you said Diddy don't deserve to be prosecuted like he is. In a way, I think he persecuted. I think he do, dog, because he denied that he ever did it.
Then he came back.
He brought that shit on himself.
That's right.
So he deserved everything that's coming to him.
Well,
now, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. He deserved everything that's happening right now.
Everything.
Because if he never denied that he never done that.
Right.
Yeah. If he would have been straightforward and say, hey, you know what? I did some things to Cassie that I really regret.
That I regret.
But he put out a statement.
Right.
Basically saying Cassie lied on him.
Half of the people in jail do that.
But what I'm saying is innocent. He deserved to be what he's happening to him right now.
Okay, I get that. But I'm saying Half the people that's in jail right now claim they're innocent.
But
they blame the lawyer.
But
they blame
you know
the
what?
person.
And they deserve it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
that doesn't make a difference.
That's right.
Right.
That doesn't make a difference.
Let me tell you something. If your actions cause you to be in a certain situation, you deserve to be there. Period.
Right.
Didn't nobody make him do that. Didn't nobody force him to do that. He did it. Then came out and lied about it. Then came back and tried to rectify it. Yeah, you did that.
Well,
yeah,
he
did.
did.
Hey, y'all, you know
Mike, that's real talk, Mike.
Nobody else.
No, but you know what? Another celebrity that had that same thing happen to them,
right,
was Bill Clinton. Remember that?
He got slaughtered.
And he said, I never had relationships with this woman.
Right, he did.
Yeah, he got slaughtered.
And he got what he deserved.
But
He got what he deserved.
But he ain't the first person.
He won't be the last. No,
he won't be the last.
And that's why it needs to happen.
Okay, but see, that's when I go back to saying that everybody, if he's gonna, even if he lied and come back and say, "Oops, I made a mistake," because anybody, I'm gonna tell you now, if I can get away with it, hey, listen to me right now, and this is I'm just gonna be everybody listening right now. If you can get away with it, you gonna get away with it. Cut it out, please. Don't even act like he wouldn't try to get away with it.
He thought he was never gonna get caught though.
Yeah, I'm just anybody though. That's anybody. If it weren't for that tape, he would have got away with it.
He would have been.
Okay, now I'm not condoning it because I have daughters. Now let me tell you, back to what I was saying about little Scrappy. Scrappy talking about he gonna put his hands on Diddy.
Right.
Come on, man, you're not gonna do that. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. And you talk about you got daughters, and it's the truth. What would happen? You say if somebody did that to your daughter, you'll beat that dude up, right? Okay, then you're gonna be in jail. You're gonna be in jail. You're gonna have a assault charge against you. 9 times out of 10, your daughter gonna go back to the dude. You know what I'm saying? So you did all that for nothing. Now you got a case against you. Your life is ruined. Now you can't believe that your daughter's still dealing with this guy because whatever he's saying to her, whatever he's doing, she like it.
So
you know what I mean? I'm not saying that's right, but I'm just saying that kind of stuff happens.
And this is why those types of things need to happen. First, like we were just saying, there needs to be ramifications and repercussions when you do certain things. And you have people who like and I'm gonna go out on what I think about Scrappy because I don't know him, but from what I see, he come from that world. So everything you just said, he don't care. He willing to take that.
No, he not, man. You don't see. Okay,
listen to what I'm
saying.
Go
ahead.
Somebody from that world, regardless if he's really of that or not. You got some cats who they don't mind standing on business for what they believe in.
Man, listen.
I don't mind.
Let me see. So, did you ever watch Love and Hip Hop? He lived off his baby mama.
Like I just said. That's
so
why,
two wrongs don't make a right. He don't want nobody talking about how he was living off of Erica.
Look, I'm not saying nothing about no two wrongs. Whatever he did wrong, he wrong too. If you did something wrong, you wrong. I don't care who you is.
So you can't prosecute nobody else.
But
prosecute somebody else.
Yes, it has to happen. Let me break it down for you.
Go ahead.
Diddy did whatever he did,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So Scrappy come out, he speak on how he feel. It's a lot of people that agree with how he feel. I understand because it is what it is. And then you speak on what he did. You see how everything is happening like it needs to happen because you have to answer for it.
But I don't criticize him for that though.
You don't have to criticize, but what did you just say? Do you understand what I'm saying? You said, well, he did this. You see how you put it out there?
I'm just saying they both wrong.
Exactly. But I'm saying,
okay,
you said it because you said what you said about him because he said what he said about Diddy. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, God used us to do the blessing and the message.
Yeah, but
that's how it happens.
He's the only one that can forgive. It's not about
the forgiving because God works in multitudes. No, we're not the judges, but he allows things because that's where the lessons are. Without the lessons, ain't nobody gonna learn nothing. So all this need to happen because people need to know when you do certain things that you're chancing getting this back on you. That has to happen. We can't take that away because if we do, the world will be worse, and it's bad enough as it is.
And a lot of people that took up for Diddy before that video came out, they getting scrutinized right now. Slim Thug, he did a video saying, man, all these chicks, they trying to get money, get paid. Now he got to do an apology video.
Yeah.
Who
that's
else?
The way it goes.
Meek Mill stood up.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's biting them in the ass right now. That's you feel what I'm saying? Goes. Like, I honestly, man, I think people need to shut their damn mouth until they get the full story.
You know what? And I'm not pointing no fingers, but I'm gonna tell you this. Well, I'm gonna say this. I wonder how many spoke on his behalf, knowing what he had done.
I remember, see that, but again, that's what. Okay, that's again, that goes back to what I was saying. That's a lot of people on the payroll.
And
if they would have started speaking,
right,
that's a lot of people on the payroll. Again, I'm not saying that it's right.
Right, for sure. No,
right.
Yeah,
his security guards talking. You seen that?
Which one? The past one that's talking about everything now?
The past one that's talking. Yeah,
right,
he ain't on the payroll no more. So he talking about he witnessed it. P. Diddy hitting on Cassie, other females,
right,
all that type shit. So a lot of people want to unravel what happened to his ex, Kim.
Right. Yeah.
His baby mama.
Yeah.
Kim Porter. They want to know, like,
what's really happening?
How did she die?
What's really happening?
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's sure. I don't think he had nothing to do with that. I mean,
I don't think so either. But
I hope not.
Of course they're gonna bring it up now.
Yeah.
Since he lied about this, he lied about everything. That's what they're looking at.
That's the way it goes.
Come on, man.
And the thing is, whatever Diddy say or do right at this point, ain't nobody gonna believe.
Yeah, but see, that goes right back to what I just said. All these people that's doing all this criticizing and everything, hey, the Bible says if anybody that's innocent of all sins, cast ye the first stone.
That's right.
Are you innocent of everything that you've done? Have you walked a perfect life all of your life? Have you done everything correct? No, you haven't. So that's why I said, I don't agree with what he does, but I'm not going to sit up here and say, next time I see that nigga, I'm going to put my hands on him. I ain't going to do all of that. I'm going to pray for him, and I hope that things turn out because he going to suffer enough just off of his brand. He gonna suffer enough, and then not to mention they gave him the key to the city. And they don't want to take the key.
They want to take
city.
the key.
Now, out of all this that he's done for New York and in the music industry, and the artists that he's broken and developed, from Jodeci all the way up to the artist to what's her name, Janelle, what's her name,
Mary J. Blige.
No, the young chick.
Yeah, he's talking about not Janae.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on him. I apologize, but I'm saying out of all this work that this man has done, you want to turn him down again. The same people that scrutinizing him. If the shoe was on the other foot and you was in his position right now, you would ask for forgiveness. You would not want people trying to tear you down.
A point I want to make. Did you hear what this man said? He said everything that he's done. Now, you got all these people who want to tear him down. This is the point I want to make on it. The lesson is walk like you need to walk. Do what you need to do. You don't want to build all these things up to do something stupid and have it torn all the way down. That's what I care about.
Yeah, bro,
because
we do stuff every day.
I don't want to muddy that down.
Okay,
I don't want to muddy that down. Your integrity is supposed to hold you to your actions. You see what I'm saying?
Let me tell you. Let me say this though. What's the number one choice with athletes, entertainers that will get you released from a team, released from brands? Domestic violence.
Right.
Yeah. Domestic violence.
Right. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something.
It happens over and over again.
Right. True. That's right.
Yeah.
And I go so far as to say it can be used as a weapon. Again, be smart, man. You need to do what you need to do. Don't let this stuff go to your head. You thinking you untouchable and you can do any and everything to any and everybody.
But
you can't do that.
Y'all missing the number one nugget. The man said, I'm wrong. There's no excuse for it. I went and got help.
But you forgot.
I got therapy.
You must forgot what I just said.
It's
too late.
That ain't the number
one.
You
should have did that shit 2 months ago.
But he already got therapy. So of course he didn't want this to come in.
Like I just said, he only apologizing because he got caught.
The number one nugget is look at what your actions can do. That's the number one nugget. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you something that I say about myself all the time. I wish everybody what they deserve. Period. Period. If I can wish myself what I deserve, you damn right I wish you what you deserve. And your actions dictate that.
I mean, like I said, I really, like I said, I never look at a person for who they are. I look at them for what their purpose is. You know what I mean? Nobody is perfect. And, you know, like I said, everybody has flaws somewhere. No matter how beautiful you are, no matter how talented you are, no matter how strong you are, no matter how young you are, no matter how old you are.
That's right.
Everybody has a battle somewhere in their life. That does not stop you from doing what you are called to do. And so just because, I mean, like I said, I don't want to get biblical, but I can get biblical. God gave David everything.
Right.
He gave him everything. Solomon, God told Solomon, I give you whatever you want. Solomon said, I just want the knowledge and the wisdom to govern your people. God gave him everything.
Right.
So what did Solomon do in return? He had 300 concubines.
Right.
He had everything, all the wisdom, all the queens and everybody came to him. That flaw, that character flaw that he had, he started making the women his idol.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So everybody got a flaw, no matter how talented you are.
With what he just said, did you get the message? See, I'm still on that same thing. Did you get the message?
But it don't stop you from doing what you're doing.
That's because that's just like a muscle. If you don't go to the gym, you don't strengthen it. If you strengthen it, when the weight hits your shoulders, you can lift it up. If you ain't in the gym trying to strengthen it, you gonna fall by the wayside. See, it's all about your intention. That's my thing. Your intention. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody has bad intentions, man.
Oh, who told you that?
Okay, Jared. Remember Jared from Subway?
Yes, I remember Jared.
He was the spokesperson for Subway.
He was.
We didn't know what kind of problems he had.
No, we didn't.
But because of who he was and because of the weight that he lost and the influence that he had on America, look what he did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't know he had this problem.
I understand
We can even go into the school system. Our school system is messed up, man. Now, a person that has a felony against them or family violence, you can't be a teacher.
Right.
But you're going to open up the door for these people that are going and have sex with your 17-year-old child that ain't never been in trouble whatsoever, but they end up getting in all this kind of trouble. Right. So again, I'm going to say it again. People have character flaws. Everybody.
I know that. See, I'm not worried about your character flaw. What I'm worried about is your intention. Because see, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to speak from right here. I don't possess the intention to try to mess over you or nobody. And if I could move like that, if I could govern myself to move in that zone, that mean I ain't no special than anybody else. That mean anybody else can. Now, the thing is, do you want to or not? Because see, I've met people with good intentions and I've met people with ill intentions. So therefore, I ain't giving out no passes on that.
But you can't tell the difference though.
Well, I mean, regardless if you could tell the difference or not, what I'm talking about is you getting what you get off of your actions. That's what I'm talking about.
But a person,
it don't matter if
you can meet someone, you don't know what their intentions are.
Right.
It could either go good, it could either go bad.
Right there.
But how would you know that?
Now this is the thing. Now I wasn't talking about
you can't really.
Well, see, I'm not talking about knowing it. What I'm talking about is you getting what you get based off of your intent. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
People can cover it up though.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about if you can see it. What I'm saying is, like I said, we got the deal. You know what I'm saying? We got the diamond deal. You bring me in. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in with the intent to steal any diamonds I could get my hands on. So that means whatever reason,
you don't know what his intent
you don't know what my intent is.
You brought him to the house, to the party, right? Whatever.
Whatever repercussion come on me because of my actions, I deserve that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you being able to tell or not. Because unless you've seen it, you don't know what it is. If you don't know what a coconut look like, then you ain't gonna know what it is. Mm-hmm. Now, once you experience it, then you get better and better. You get to the point to be able to see certain traits and characteristics once you've dealt with it. That's just the way life goes.
Yeah, bro, but I'm going to tell you like this, man. In all honesty, I've been in business all my life. The ultimate thing about business, and I read the Bible a lot. The Bible says you are supposed to be as gentle as a dove as cunning as a serpent. Now that right there, that one little phrase right there lets you know because you don't know what a person's demeanor is.
Right.
And I'm gonna share this with you again, man. I go into business with a lot of people with good intentions.
Right.
But you also got to have your
antennas up.
You got to have them up, man.
Right. You do.
I had a dude, man, real talk. I actually went into business with a real estate investor / real estate agent. Right. We signed our contracts, notarized, and all I was supposed to do is go out here and find real estate deals. That's my job. That was it.
Right.
So, because I was able to do that at all costs, because we were building the team got real big. We had a contract. Everything was legal.
Right.
He didn't like the fact that I never wanted to come to the office because everybody else was in the office every day. Why you not in the office? I said, because I don't work for you. I work with you. I'm the reason that these lights stay on.
Right.
So now again, we got a contract.
Right.
Good intentions at the beginning. At the end of the day, I did one deal with him. I had $30,000 coming. This man, when the smoke cleared, I came to get my check. I was behind on my bills 3 or 4 months because we worked on this deal for 3 or 4 months. Contract business done, everything.
Right.
This man gave me a check for $864.
Right.
The man looked at me. He wanted me to put my hands on him. And I just looked at him. I'm like, you know what? I said, well, what happened? Well, we had to get this done to the house. We had to get this done.
Right.
Show me the paperwork.
Right.
He gave me a stack of papers about that big. Showed me one page at the top and fired me off the top just like that.
Right.
And he looked at me because he wanted me to put my hands on him. I took that check and I left.
Right.
And I went to the store and I held it up and I said, God, you know what? No matter what, I trust you.
Right.
So again, you can't see it coming. So that's why I said you have to have your antennas up.
Right.
Because people come in with the contracts and everybody's laid across and everybody understand everything. But again, a person's character, boy, you'll never see it.
So let me tell a story. I was dealing with a person. We had a agreement that, hey, they already got, a retail spot.
Okay.
We had an agreement where, hey, me and you could do a store together, right?
Right.
So she told me if I find a location in Deep Ellum, we could do business together there. So I reach out to the real estate agent. Basically I found a location right off Elm Street.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, hey, y'all could come see it anytime. So basically, the partner couldn't come. So I, when I got there, I FaceTime her. Right. Like, hey, this how the place look.
Right.
I said, hey, what you want to do? You want to go ahead and sign these papers? Like, she said, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So, at weeks in past, and I the agent, texted me and her, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, next thing you know, the agent's not texting me no more. Right. And I reached out to my partner. I said, damn, hey, you heard from the agent? Oh, yeah, I talked to him. I said, hey, what's going on? Oh, yeah, I already signed the paperwork. Right. I like, damn, without you. Without me? Right. You know what I'm saying? I went and found the location. You said that we was going to
do business together.
She signed the paperwork behind my back. Right. And she kept on giving me the story. Yeah, we're going to, hey, this come up with a contract. We're going to do this and do that. Right. Never did. Came to pass. And in a way, bro, this was somebody that I trusted. Right. Mm-hmm. But I felt so fucking betrayed.
Right. That's what I've been trying to say to you. When you saying the way you move, everybody don't see that, man.
Well, see, I'm not. But see, everything y'all just said, I'm not discounting that. I'm not saying that don't happen. That's not the point I was making. The point I was making is,
okay,
when you do something, you cause something, you get what you deserve. That's what the point I was making. The cat that you was dealing with, he got mad at you and he flipped on you. Okay, that's his character flaw. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. You couldn't see that. You didn't know. Mm-hmm. You did what you were supposed to do. You held your end of the bargain. Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. In your situation, oh girl, she was full of shit. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't nothing on you. You did what you supposed to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I did my part, right?
Yeah, you did your part. Right. I'm just saying I have to make a decision off of something. So I'm going to base it off of your character.
You can base it off what had happened.
Right.
After the fact, right?
And the things that I see. Because see, conversation will tell you a lot. It ain't going to tell you everything. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you've dealt with something, like for instance, how many times after that did you go through that situation? Like with old girl? How many more times did you go?
Oh no, I was done after.
No, I'm talking about how many more people did you come into that you tried to do that and
probably one more time after that.
One more time,
yes,
and it didn't happen.
Okay.
Was it the potential to happen again, but you didn't do it again after that second time?
Well, I would say that the potential was that I tell you about the second time. It was the real estate deal,
right?
That me and this person basically it was somebody I was in a relationship with.
Oh, okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of different.
So that's a little different.
Yeah.
So after that, it never happened again.
No, it never happened again after that. Yeah.
Had you been propositioned though with another deal and you just didn't take the number 3 from anybody else?
Oh yeah.
My point is, you learned from that.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. And character is no different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because certain people, they move certain ways when they're of certain characteristics. Right. So the more you go through it, the better you get at seeing it before it actually reveals itself. That's all I was saying.
Well, the gist of this discussion is mainly this. I can honestly let you know that there's no wrong answer to what we just discussed. There's no wrong answer whatsoever.
No.
There's no wrong answer, but the thing is this. Everybody's talking and slandering,
right,
Diddy for what he did.
They are.
Mm-hmm. Now, CNN went to Cam. Cam said, y'all came to me asking me about Diddy. Y'all ain't talked about nothing me and Mace was doing. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't know Mace get on the phone, what he say, 5 o'clock every day and talk to the youth.
Right.
About, doing better, changing your life. Instead, you want to call me looking for the dirt.
That's right.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. People, and that's what I'm saying. All of y'all that's talking right now, you ought to thank Diddy for making you relevant. Because if y'all wasn't talking about him, y'all wouldn't even be thought of. You wouldn't even be about nothing right now. And that goes for most of the people that's got their social media blasting him, doing all these memes. And I'm talking about a lot of people. You should thank him because if it wasn't for him being in the limelight, in the spotlight, you wouldn't have nothing to talk about. And when it ain't him, it's going to be somebody else. Always. It might be one of us one of these days. Right. But I'm going to tell you, as long as somebody got some dirt, you don't want to talk about nothing that they doing positive. You always want to talk about the dirt. I know what you did wrong. I know what you did wrong. You never brag about the success part.
It's all about that, man. Let me tell you something.
That's petty.
They will point out one thing that you did wrong.
Yeah.
But you got 90 positive shit that you did over the long haul. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And I really hate that shit. You know, because I feel like the negative shit, like you put it on a beam. Negative right here. All the good shit you did is right here.
Yeah.
That outweighs each other, right? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like,
but just because, look at that.
But still, if a person do one thing wrong, it don't mean to crucify the dude. I get what you're saying on that.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean if he did 500 things that's positive and he got one stain on him, don't mean that he's a fucking monster. You feel what I'm saying?
He made a mistake. He apologized. He said, "Hey, I'm gonna say it again. I got therapy. What I did is unexcusable. I was wrong. Mm-hmm. That was it." He said enough, but because he didn't cry and because he wasn't up there all sympathetic and y'all, I'm so sorry, forgive me, because he was so calm in his demeanor, you make memes about it.
They want to see tears.
Yeah, they want to see it's unnecessary.
You know what, Tick? And that it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't
they
matter.
Don't
That's
believe him. See, you have to understand. Right. It's just like that old story, the boy that cried wolf. Say, when you have so much following you, you know what I'm saying? That's why I keep harping on it, man. The things that you do, your actions, they are going to follow you. Right. They're going to follow you. Especially our younger people coming up. Man, watch what you do. Take care of your actions because it will follow you.
I put it like this: any problem can be solved, any problem can be changed, and anything can be rectified. You know what I mean? As I said, y'all, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. Now, I used to be one of those kind of people, so y'all ain't got to hear from nobody else. You can check it out for yourself. I used to fight with my ex-girl. My child's mother, the very first woman when I was in my 20s. We used to fight, but the reason why we fought is because she liked makeup sex. Blows my mind to this day. She would push buttons all day so we could fight. So at the end of the night, we had makeup sex.
Right.
Would not leave me for what? For nothing. But we fought. We didn't fight fists. We was grabbing each other, throwing each other against walls, screaming and hollering, doing all of this stuff. And you know what? What happened with Diddy, it triggered a lot of women because I've seen them. It triggered their past. But I got to go back and say, It's your mom and your daddy fault. They didn't show you about this. Just like we can go back to Cassie and we can talk about Cassie and why she stayed and she didn't leave because she was enjoying her lifestyle. Her mama, or I ain't gonna even say that she wasn't taught that money is not the source of your happiness. Right. You can be happy with nothing. That's right. But when you expose to that lifestyle and you see it all day, every day, it's kind of hard to get away from that, man. It's kind of hard to go back to catching a bus. And it's kind of hard to go back to live an ordinary life when you see this glitz and this glamour and you see the red carpet and you see the videos and you see all these celebrities and you see all this cash laying around you. Not saying that you stupid. I'm just saying you was addicted to the lifestyle. That's all I'm saying. So don't put it all on Diddy, and we can't put it all on Cassie. We can all just say everybody makes choices and they will be responsible for what they do.
And I'm gonna say this. Especially if Cassie stayed for that lifestyle, I put that on you. What Diddy did, I put that on you. That's the way I'm moving.
She like what she was doing,
everybody got their own.
She was enjoying what she was doing.
And she could have. I don't know.
She stayed about 10. What? How long? 12 years.
She probably got tired of doing it. That's what it is. Bro, her attitude probably changed. She probably enjoyed it.
And that made me think about you say you ain't got your bag up. You better not raise your hand at a certain a woman that's of a certain level. Right. I'll say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you got that bag, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's so many that stay. It may not be to that degree with Diddy, right. You know what I'm saying? But, they stay. There's infidelity. He gone weeks at a time and, you don't see him. But the money there, say, man, you got this, bro, y'all, you leave. I don't care, man or woman. You need to love yourself.
Let me say this.
That's
love yourself.
That's a drink, man. That's a drink. Go ahead, bro.
Hold on. Let me say this, though. I don't care how much money a person have. I refuse to let anybody raise their voice at me, talk crazy to me. I refuse that.
You said that girl.
Real talk,
man. Hey, I'm just saying. I don't care how much money you got. I refuse to let anybody to talk crazy to me because at the end of the day, you're gonna respect me. I'm gonna respect you.
I was just gonna say
that's real talk.
I'm gonna demand that which I give you. Period. Okay, that's what that is. I demand that. What I'm giving, I expect it.
Right.
Just that simple.
All right. Well, hey, man, listen, y'all. I mean, we had a real good conversation today, man. And like I said again,
very productive.
Like, subscribe, and I want y'all to comment. Now, please, at the end of the day, y'all. Man, listen, Diddy, you know what I'm saying? And Diddy, Cam, 50 Cent, Lil Scrap, and all y'all. Look, man, we all human beings. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But that does not take away from who we are. We're talented. We're creative. We're whatever God put us on this earth to be, but we were also born as sinners. So we're gonna make mistakes, and it's not everybody else's fault. It's not everybody else's job to point their finger at what we do wrong. You gotta fix whatever problems that you have, just like I gotta fix my problem. Dev gotta fix his problem. Tick gotta fix his problem. But we cannot sit up here and just beat each other down. Build each other up, man. And I would rather everybody come together with Diddy and say, hey, man, bro, we knew what you did. I mean, that wasn't cool, and embrace him. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? He make embrace a good point. Him, man. Make a good point.
Yeah, you shouldn't turn your back on that person. Like, see what is it that he like? Hey, bro, you okay? You all right?
Man,
I'm gonna tell you what I told one of my managers. If I mess up, come tell me, cause I'm grown, and cause maybe I don't realize. Tell me. Mm-hmm. I want you to tell me.
Right.
I don't care how you said, come tell me.
I don't care if it hurt my feelings.
Make sure that I'm aware because I'm grown and I could take it so I could fix it. You see what I'm saying? I think it's imperative that we hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
Yeah. I think that's how it should be.
Hey, man, listen, man, we're going to keep giving y'all this information. We're going to talk. We're going to speak for y'all. We're going to always come together and we're going to speak out. We don't mind speaking to each other, because it's open conversation, open dialogue. It's not going to hurt my feelings. It's not going to hurt their feelings. It's not going to hurt Tick feelings. If y'all let us know what y'all think.
Let us know.
Because we're going to express ourselves to y'all. So, man, until next time, like I say, man, gentlemen and drinks, man.
Bottles up.
Drinks up. Clink, clink.
Clink, clink.